I once sat on a hill, and as I gazed across the land, I heard a song on the wind. The prairie grasses moved, not just to one song, but many. And as I focused on the horizon, I realized I was hearing the songs of all time.
You who dwell in the shelter of the Lord, who abide in his shadow for life. Say to the Lord, my refuge, my rock in whom I trust, and he will raise you up on eagle's wings, bear you on the breath of dawn, make you to shine like the sun, and hold you in the palm of his hand. The snare of the fowler will never capture you, and famine will bring you no fear. Under his wings, your refuge, his faithfulness, your shield, and he will raise you up on eagle's wings, bear you on the breath of dawn, make you shine like the sun, and hold you in the palm of his hand. And for to his angels he's given a command to guard you in all of your ways. Upon their hands they will bear you up, lest you dash your foot against a stone. And he will raise you up on eagle's wings, bear you on the breath of dawn, make you shine like the sun, and hold you in the palm of his hand, and hold you in the palm of his hand.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Reverend Cheryl Myers, and I serve as the minister here at Unity of Gaithersburg. And I welcome you here today as we come together to celebrate the life of Tracy Sullivan. And we welcome Tracy's family and other friends and loved ones who are joining us today for this special celebration and remembering. So let us begin our time together in prayer. So if you feel comfortable, just take a deep breath and just gently close your eyes. And as we pause, we just bring into our awareness divine Christ presence, the infinite spirit of love and peace that is right here, right now, flowing within and from us and all around us. And that presence is in this very room. This loving, peaceful flow of divine life is infilling and surrounding this gathering of family and friends. And so we take a deep breath and breathe in. Just breathe in that peace and love. And we let it calm and ease every thought and every feeling. And we open our hearts and minds to being here today to celebrate the life of a dear soul who has traveled this earth and touched our lives. And by being here today, may we remember the preciousness of life. May we leave here today uplifted to go live our life fully and joyfully with peaceful, loving hearts. And so today, as we celebrate Tracy and her life, we are grateful for her presence, for her light and her love. And we pray this prayer in the name and through the power of the living Christ presence. And so it is. Amen. So in your bulletin, there are lyrics to the song, I Am Free, I Am Unlimited. So if we would stand and sing.
Right now, I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, you are free, you are unlimited. There are no chains that bind you. You are free. You are free, you are unlimited. There are no chains that bind you. You are free, you are unlimited. Right now, we are free, we are unlimited. There are no chains that bind us. We are free, we are unlimited. Right now, we are free, we are unlimited. There are no chains that bind us. We are free, we are unlimited. Right now.
Please be seated. This is a poem by Unity Poet Laureate James Dillett Freeman called The Traveler. She has put on invisibility. Dear Lord, I cannot see, but this I know, although the road ascends and passes from my sight, that there will be no night, that you will take her gently by the hand and lead her on along the road of life that never ends. And she will find it is not death, but dawn. I do not doubt that you are there as here, and you will hold her dear. Our life did not begin with birth. It is not of the earth. And this that we call death, it is no more than the opening and closing of a door. And in your house, how many rooms must be beyond this one where we rest momently? We thank you for the faith that frees, the love that knows it cannot lose its own, the love that looking through the shadows sees that you and she and I are ever one. And so now Diane, Tracy's mom, will come up and share some drumming with us.
This is Tracy's grand entry into the spirit world. She valued her family tradition, the Native American family, because she loved her family. She loved everything Native and everybody. We are all one family.
Thank you, fellow grandmother Diane. And yes, I did just call myself a grandmother. I do believe that grandmothers come in all different forms. And here at Unity, the grandmothers like to gather once a month, and I offer medicine songs to the circle. And these are songs that I gathered while I was living in California for a few years. And my teacher carries moon dance medicine, which originates in Mexico. And she had a vision to create a moon dance ceremony in California, and she knew that the songs and the voice was the heartbeat of the ceremony. And so she decided to create a circle called Women Drumming and Power Songs. And so I was invited into this circle. And within the moon dance medicine, the grandmother circle kept expanding and expanding, and they kept inviting grandmothers from all over Turtle Island, as far as the Anishinaabe people in Canada. So the songs that I carry come from all over. And the song that I'll be sharing today comes from the Lakota Nation, and it is a memorial song. And so the first part of the song is just vocables, and then the second part of the song loosely translates to, "Who has gone to the spirit world? Where have you gone? Where have you gone? All your relatives come here crying, looking for you. We come crying. They come crying. It will be hard without you." And this is for you, Tracy. Hey, hiya, hey, hiya, hey, hiya, hey, hi. Yeah, hey, hi, oh, hello, hi. Hey, hi, hey, hi, hey, hi, oh, hello, hi. Hey, hi, hey, hi, hey, hi, hey, hi. Yeah, hey, hi, oh, hello, hi. Tuwe senchiaku, Tokia hilale, Tokia hilale, oh, hi. Nitakuyaki, Cheya oni chele pelo hai. Cheya welo, Cheya welo, ho taki keo hai. Hey 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 hi, hey 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 hi. Yeah, hey, hi, oh, hello, hi. Hey, hi, hey, hi, hey, hi, oh, hello, hi. Hey, hi, hey, hi, hey, hi, hey, hi. Yeah, hey, hi, oh, hello, hi. Tuwe senchiaku, Tokia hilale, Tokia hilale, oh, hi. Nitakuyaki, Cheya oni chele pelo hai. Cheya welo, Cheya welo, ho taki keo hai. We send you our thoughts and our prayers, Tracy. We see you moving from this world into the next, on to another adventure, on to another journey. We see your ancestors welcoming you with open arms. And we are so honored to have you now looking over and guiding us along the way. Oh, Matakwase. Miigwech. Thank you.
Take a deep breath together. It's beautiful. There's our reading from Isaiah, chapter 40, verse 31. They that wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. I love this verse because I think it speaks to what we are called to know when a loved one leaves the physical plane. To wait is to be available, to be ready, to expect. As we open and avail our hearts and minds to knowing the love and strength and wisdom of divine presence, we can expect to be and will be renewed in strength. We shall soar above any worries, fears, and concerns and walk in peace and in the knowing that we are supported, that we have strength, faith, and courage, and we have all that we need to be abundantly blessed on life's journey. And as we move through our grief when a dear one passes, we can let this truth comfort and uplift us. Frequently, when I lead a celebration of life, I find it comforting to share what unity teaches about death. In unity, we call death a transition, as it refers to moving into or passing from one life experience to another. This is possible because life is eternal. Regardless of whether or not we are wearing a physical form, what we know is that life remains, no matter what our external experience is. And in what we call death, life simply transitions into yet another experience of life. And in that, there is no death of the infinite life that we are. That infinite life shifts in its form and expression. And today we let that truth comfort and uplift us. Tracy is still expressing life, and we see her expressing that life right now, unencumbered, with great joy and love and peace and freedom. Right, Diane? Yeah. Yes, we are here to celebrate the life of Tracy, and I was blessed this past week to meet with Tracy's mom, Diane, and her sister, Stephanie, as they shared some memories with me. And I wanted to share some of those with you today. Tracy was born to Diane and Ralph Sullivan on January 18th, 1967. She was the third of 4 children. She went to school in this area and attended Montgomery College for about a year and a half. And throughout Tracy's life, she frequently gathered pictures of family. She valued her family deeply and treasured the memories she had as being a part of it. When she was young, she'd write poetry. Apparently, she loved it so much she wrote her own book of poems. And she'd also write her mom love notes. Her mom treasured that. She was an avid reader. As a child, her mom would take her and her sister to the library, and Tracy apparently would come home with an armful of books. There was a story that Diane remembers of Tracy being 5 years old and going to Ocean City. And there were pony rides, and Tracy was the very first one to volunteer to take a ride. She was courageous and had a sense of adventure that started young and expressed throughout her life. Tracy had faith in God. In her early childhood, she attended the Catholic Church. And apparently, she would belt out the Lord's Prayer very loudly during the service. And when asked why she did that, she would say, "I'm on the job." wanting everyone to know the passion and conviction that she had for her faith. Later in life, she became a student of A Course in Miracles, and she read it daily and would discuss it with her mom when she was working with deepening her understanding of its teachings. Tracy had a childlike enthusiasm for the small things in life. She loved classic rock music. Apparently 2 days before she passed, she told her mom, "Rock on, Mom." The last love of her life was her 18-year-old lab mix, Buster. He renewed her spirit with his unconditional love and presence. Tracy navigated life's challenges with strength and determination. She had a great love for life. She was mighty in spirit. You know, Jesus is quoted as saying, "My peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Let not your hearts be troubled, nor let it be afraid." So as we say goodbye to dear Tracy, we claim the peace of the Christ that lives within us, and we let it soothe our souls and lift our hearts. We bless you, Tracy, and we thank you for the lives you've blessed along the way. And so now there are 3 people that have offered to say a few words about Tracy, and they will now share their special remembrances. The first being Elaine Powell, dear friend.
Good morning. Tracy was a member of our Course in Miracles group until responsibilities from work took her away. She was brought to her first meeting by Mom Diane. Whenever one of our group members brings a friend or loved one to a course meeting, I tend to wonder if there's a genuine interest and curiosity on the part of the loved one, or if they just lost a bet. Whatever the initial motivation, Tracy came and kept coming back. This may not sound impressive, but let me tell you a little bit about the Course in Miracles. It's an intimidating book just to look at. It's big and it's long, over 1,000 pages. And a quick glance through the book reveals that there's something to confuse or offend almost everyone. The language uses traditional Christian terminology, but gives those words a different meaning. The pronouns are ambiguous, and all are masculine. The writing style has the appearance of prose, but reads like iambic pentameter poetry. And the concepts, while not hard to understand, are definitely hard to accept. So it's no wonder that the Course is probably the easiest book in the world not to read. Having said all that, I want to show you Tracy's copy of the Course. Now I realize you can't all see this, so I'm going to describe it for you. The binding is broken, but it's been carefully patched together with tape, as you can see. The corners of the pages are curled from constant use and often folded over to make it easier to find certain passages. And it's full of mementos from her spiritual life. Here's a list of some of the things I found in Tracy's Course. Excerpts from some passages, obviously very meaningful to her, in Tracy's beautiful handwriting. Meditation handouts. Her dad Ralph's memorial service program. A daily word renewal notification, an ad for Palmer milk chocolate, a picture card of Jesus, a card from the Foundation for Inner Peace, publishers of the Course, a booklet of affirmative prayers, and some beautiful bookmarks. And most touching of all, a beautiful dedication from Mom Diane and Dad Ralph, who presented Tracy with this copy of the Course on December 25th, 1996. Our time with Tracy was limited, but we enjoyed her quiet demeanor, her wry sense of humor, her sensitivity, and her warmth. She was unfailingly kind, thoughtful, and truly a gentle soul. And now I'd like to read for you a passage from the course that makes me think of some of what Tracy may be experiencing right now. I'm going to read this from my course. Beyond the body, beyond the sun and stars, past everything you see and yet somehow familiar, is an arc of golden light that stretches as you look into a great and shining circle. And all the circle fills with light before your eyes. The light expands, it covers everything, extending to infinity, forever shining and with no break or limit anywhere. Within it, everything is joined in perfect continuity, nor is it possible to imagine that anything could be outside, for there is nothing, there is nowhere, the light is not. Here is the memory of what you are, a part of this, with all of it within and joined to all as surely as all is joined in you. Nothing will ever be as dear to you as this ancient vision of love you have from your Father.
And now her co-worker, Wes Sauter.
Hello. I am Wes, a co-worker of Tracy's. I guess I'm who took her away from the group. I've worked with Tracy for about the last 7.5 years. She always made me smile with her spunky personality, tenacious work ethic. I always enjoyed our time together. She always had good things to come up with. She always had a good energy about her. Share a story with you. Sitting at my desk doing daily responsibilities, and all of a sudden I see a dog come running by in a workplace. Somehow she convinced me that Buster ought to join her that night. So Buster was in the office. He actually came to the office multiple times. After that day, we welcomed him back with open arms. I can too relate with those jumbled up papers. We had many arguments of, Tracy, get rid of those papers. Put them on something that's legible. They were all legible to her, though. I mean, I could go on for days about stories that we had. Tracy was more than a co-worker. She was a friend. We would fight like cats and dogs, but at the end of the day, there was a friendship there that nobody could take away. We always look forward to seeing each other the next day. She was a special person. She'll be terribly missed, but I think she's in a better place.
Now, Diane, would you like to share some words?
Wes was a person Tracy referred to as my brother from another mother. Said that frequently. I know that they were brother and sister because they liked to squabble. And she always had her feisty way about her. She could be either very loving or very unloving. But she was still always Tracy. Tracy had one of her love languages was gifts. And since I've spent the last 16 days, maybe not 16, because the first 6 I ranted and raged. I was so angry. And so deep in pain. It took me to the very depths of what can only be described as hell. I was angry. The Course in Miracles says there is no justification for anger. I can laugh now. It wasn't funny at the time. Because Tracy was tired. And she knew I was tired. And Tracy was always about helping me when she could. She was always about thinking of me. And had I recognized the signs, I would have realized that she had become very quiet. And this has always been the case in anyone in my family that has been getting ready to make the transition. And Tracy was. Tracy had decided on some level, I've had it. I'm out of here, Mom. And I think that her timing was good for her. It was a big shock to me because, Tracy was 52. And it's interesting to me that her father and I were together for 52 years. And Tracy passed at 52. In her view, that's a good time. In my view, I wish I had known a little more, been a little more observant. Because I am not an easy person to live with. I am not always kind. I am not this sweet little lady you see standing up here. No, I'm not. I will be the first to admit that. So I had to work on forgiving myself, first of all, for being so angry. Because I know Tracy's struggles. On a daily basis, I saw them. I saw them with her father when he was 87 and getting ready to pass. And he would have to talk to himself in the morning, give himself a good stiff talk, and say, "Come on, Ralph Sullivan, show him what you're made of." That's what Tracy did, but Tracy did it in a quiet way. Tracy was there all the time for me, present to me from the time she was a little girl. She made my life far more interesting than it would have been without her. When she was a tiny girl and she didn't have any hair, I would take her in the grocery store. And a man said to me one day, "Must be a girl. She's flirting with me." She was a happy baby. She loved to eat. She loved her family. She loved her brothers, worshiped them, really. She would say, "If they don't finish that, Mom, can I have it?" Large appetite, my girl. And her zest for life was truly amazing. And she loved everybody. But mostly, later on, it was Buster. Buster took the place of the great love in her life because he was there for her. He helped her through. He became young and she became young when they greeted each other. And yes, he went to work. He didn't like it, but he went. It's not his favorite thing to do. So I would take care of him while Tracy worked sometimes. One time in particular, when I took him out for a walk, he picked up a baby bunny, was not going to let that bunny go. Said, "I'm keeping this, Grandma, and you can't make me give it up." So I called Tracy on my cell. I said, "Talk to your dog. Tell him to let the bunny go." So she got on the phone and she said, "Buster, let that bunny go." And he did. He dropped it. He loved his mom. They became young together. her boyfriend said that she loved him more than them. But she loved everyone. And she loved her family. I know she's with her beloved father right now. Her grandmothers, her Aunt Irene. Tracy was a deeply spiritual person, far more than I am. In the end, she just greeted life with quietness. Couldn't fight with her because you can't fight with somebody who won't fight back. They just accept you. They become quiet. She may have rolled her eyes behind my back, as I'm told by some of the residents at Willow Manor. But she didn't roll them at me. I was too busy expressing my emotions. And that's not a hard thing. In my family, we don't express emotions. Long-standing tradition from what I know of my grandmother. And my grandmother was a really great influence in my life. She had 10 children, and she buried all but one. I've buried 2. And it's not easy. But in the end, I wouldn't have it any other way. Because Tracy's profound teachings have taught me more than any other way possible, because I'm a truly stubborn person. I am a truly determined person like Tracy. And I am so grateful to all of you for sharing this celebration with me. And I'm here to represent my grandmother and Tracy, because I didn't understand how deep is the decision to make that you would let your children go before your time, because I'm strong. God made me with a strong will and determination, because you see, I am a woman of power. It's been wrong choices that have taught me that mostly, like Tracy, and being responsible for my behavior, responsible for my thoughts, and responsible to the people that have helped me. I know prayer works, because by the 6th day, I was so tired of being angry, and I could feel the love that was coming my way. The people that have prayed for me, and Tracy, that have held us in the light, have truly freed us. And when Tracy dropped that tired body and went home, I know that there was a great celebration on her return to heaven. Because I think when we are born into this world, the angels weep. They know we're in for a roller coaster ride. And so when she returned home, they greeted her with open arms and open hearts. Because you see, what Tracy did for me was she opened my heart with a sledgehammer. That's called tough love. She's my girl. And thank you, God, that I have another. And I have my sons and my daughters-in-law. And miracle after miracle has happened. I have to say this. When I arrived today at Unity, which has been really instrumental in my family's life, Ralph and Tracy and I. And I get to the parking lot here, and I see this young man standing there. He looks familiar. He looks like Ralph's brother's son. whom we haven't seen in 25 years. And he's standing there, coming to greet me. Now, is that not a miracle? Close behind him is his cousin. The three boys growing up together, the three musketeers, were truly an amazing adventure. Challenged me in every way possible. I call it stretching you. I mean, if it isn't happening, you're just not present. You have to see what is before you. And I have to thank Gabriella because the grandmother circle has been really, really important. We sing to the water in Ojibwe. Makes us feel good. Changes the water. Changes the energy for the Mother Earth. And to Jim Goldstein and the other Jim, all of you who have been a part of Unity for so long. Always there. Thank you. I'm going to read a prayer from by Chief Seattle, who was a well-known Native American. And I didn't even know I had this prayer. I was quite surprised to find it this morning. Another miracle. They've been happening. And don't let me forget my son-in-law, Bobby, whom I took care of as a young boy and eventually became my son-in-law when he married my daughter. Wonderful family member. I am so blessed. There are so many miracles in my life. So this is a prayer to the Four Directions by Chief Seattle. If I have left anyone out in my family, I apologize because, my mind is just has not been the same since Tracy shocked me into reality. Great Spirit of light, come to me out of the east, the red color, with the power of the rising sun. Let there be light in my words. Let there be light on my path that I walk. Let me remember always that you give the gift of a new day, and never let me be burdened with sorrow by not sharing, by not starting over again. Great Spirit of love, come to me with the power of the north, which is white. Make me courageous when the cold wind blows. Give me strength and endurance for everything that is harsh, everything that hurts, everything that makes me squint. Let me move through life, ready to take what comes from the north. Great life-giving Spirit, I face the west. Black, the direction of sundown. Let me remember every day that the moment will come when my sun will go down. Never let me forget I must fade into you. Give me a beautiful color. Give me a great sky for setting, so that when it is my time to meet you, I can come with glory. Great Spirit of creation, send me the warm and soothing winds from the south, yellow. Comfort me and caress me when I am tired and cold. Unfold me like the gentle breezes, so that I may grow close to you in warmth. Man did not create the web of life. He is but a strand in it. Whatever man does to the web, he does to himself. In tribute to Tracy, I donated her body to science. so that her spirit will live on, helping others. I hope you notice the beautiful plaque out in the foyer of the beautiful letter and the medallion that I got from them. They called her a hero forever, and she will always be my hero. Thank you all for coming to celebrate her life with me and my family. Miigwech.
So let us take a few moments now to just join our hearts with our own remembrances of Tracy. So if you feel comfortable doing so, again, just close your eyes and take a deep breath and turn your attention inward to your heart. And just, again, take a deep breath and bring to mind a special day, a special moment that you spent in the company of Tracy when you felt connected with her and experienced love, heart connection, friendship, joy. And just allow yourself to feel her presence and recall this special time, this connection, and how it blessed you. And the beautiful thing about eternal life is that in any moment we can experience that connection, because there's only life. Because of the eternalness of life, there can be no separation between us and those we love, whether they are actually here with us physically or have passed. So silently in this moment of reflection, I just invite you to express your gratitude for Tracy. Our special memories remind us of the heart connections we have with each other. They remind us of how precious the gift of sharing and living life truly is. And what we know is in each moment, in any moment, we can bring to our mind's eye and to our heart a precious memory of Tracy and feel that connection. Because what we know is that her spirit continues as she's moved into another experience of eternal life. And we bless and release her on her journey and see her spirit completely infilled and surrounded with divine light and love. And we feel gratitude in our hearts for the impact she's made on our lives. And in this gratitude, we just bless her spirit and just see her soaring free. And let's once again take a deep breath into our hearts. And we carry this gratitude in our hearts. And so it is. Amen.
never lose your sense of wonder. You get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. Hope you never fear those mountains in the distance. Never settle for the path of least resistance. Living might mean taking chances, but they're worth taking. Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth making. Don't let some hell-bent heart leave you bitter. When you come close to selling out, reconsider. Give the heavens above more than a passing glance. When you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance.
So we go forth continuing to be grateful for Tracy and her life touching ours. And we see Diane, Stephanie, and her brothers, John and Jim, and all of Tracy's family and friends, knowing that they are so loved and supported during this time. And as we begin to bring to a close this time together today, I leave you with a prayer. The light of God surrounds you. The love of God enfolds you. The power of God protects you. The presence of God watches over you. Wherever you are, God is, and all is truly well. Amen. And before we disperse, there is one more sharing from Gabriela Hilton Garza.
So this song comes from the Mohawk Nation in New York, and it was written by Teresa Bear Fox with the support of a linguistic specialist. Mohawk, along with a lot of other indigenous languages, are beginning to disappear. And in an effort to support the survival of the language, she began writing songs in Mohawk. And the song is called Sky World. And the first part is in Mohawk, and the second part is in English, so you'll kind of get an idea. Skani go la de wa don de non yeti ya halak ne elona don hits don de ye tinun wala don ne ongwe ko skana ga ne galo ya ne don yo ha yo ho we ya hana yo ha yo ho we ya skana aga ne galo ya gelo non ha yo ho we ya hana yo ho we ya hey yo ha yo ho we ya hana yo ho we ya hey Hayo, ho we ya, hana yo, ayo, ho we ya, yo, ho we ya. We hana yo, ho we ya, hey. Let's put our minds together as one and remember those who have passed on to the sky world. Their life duties are complete. They are living peacefully in the sky world. In the sky world, they will never be forgotten. No more pain, no more suffering in the sky world. In the sky world, yo-ho-way-ya. Hana yo ho we ya hey yo ha yo ho we ya hana yo ho we ya hey ha yo ho we ya hana yo ho we ya yo ho we ya we hana yo ho we ya hey. Their life duties are complete. They are living peacefully in the sky world, in the sky world.
What a beautiful way to end our time together. So as we disperse, I wanted to let you know that the family now invites you to a reception right after this service at Diane's residence community room at Willow Manor, 18003 Matney Road in Germantown. And in the back basket as you leave, and also on the table, there's slips of paper with that address so that you can put it in your phones. So thank you so much for being here today. Bless you. And we continue to celebrate the life of Tracy. And so it is. Bless you.